Hello everyone, this is Deepak Singhal. Welcome you all to the channel of Vidya Guru. So guys, this is my fourth video for the June month where I'll be covering the main news like the Madhya Pradesh leading up the main event on the 9th International Yoga Day. My dear, this International Yoga Day is very much important for you, and it is also important for you to remember the theme on this day. Mr. Ravi Sinha, who has been selected as the new chief of RAW. What is RAW? RAW, it is the agency which performs the various intelligence tasks of India abroad. India has gifted indigenously built corvette INS Kirpan to Vietnam. Swaminathan Swaminathan Janakiraman has been recently appointed as the Deputy Governor of RBI, and the International Olympic Day, which is celebrated annually. So guys, if you like it, kindly subscribe it and also share the video with your friends who are preparing for the same government examination as you guys are. So without wasting your time, let's continue the class. The very first current affair is talking about the Madhya Pradesh leading up the main event on 9th International Yoga Day on June 21st. Guys, so June 21st around the world is celebrated as the International Yoga Day, and the National Yoga Olympiad, which is a prestigious event showcasing the best of yoga, is currently being organized in Madhya Pradesh. On the 9th International Yoga Day, which is celebrated on 21st of June in Jabalpur. So the next is about the ceremony of this International Yoga Day. Vasudev Kutumbakam. This is the tagline of G20 summit that India is going to host this year. We are the chairman. The International Yoga Day has been celebrated on June 21st every year since 2015. Actually, the day was declared as International Yoga Day around the world by United Nations General Assembly in 2014, recognizing that the yoga is promoting healthy living and overall well-being. Heading forward to the next news about Ravi Sinha, who has been selected as the new chief of RAW. RAW stands for Research and Analysis Wing. My dear, this agency is important agency for getting some intelligence news around the world and giving it to the government of India, which helps a lot in formulating our policies towards our enemy nations or friendly nations. So this appointment committee of the cabinet, which takes all such appointments, means all the appointments in India are sanctioned by this committee, headed by Honorable Prime Minister of India. So this appointment committee of the cabinet has selected Sinha for the 2-year term. He will take over his charge on June 30th. Ravi Sinha is a 1988 batch IPS officer of Chhattisgarh cadre, and this RAW is the External Intelligence Agency of India, which was formed in 1968. Heading forward to next news, this is Mr. Ravi Sinha. Now, the most important thing that you should be knowing about RAW is that the headquarters of RAW, it is in New Delhi, founded on September 21st, 1968. The founders are R.N. Kao and Madam our former Prime Minister of India, Indira Gandhi. So Sinha will take over Samant Kumar Goyal, who is completing his 4-year term on June 30th. This is everything that you should be knowing about. Now, we have the next, the missile corvette, which is called INS Kirpan. We have gifted this to Vietnam. So this India has gifted the indigenously built missile corvette INS Kirpan to Vietnam. This INS Kirpan is a Khukri class corvette. During this, Defense Minister Rajnath Singh also held talks with his Vietnamese counterpart, the Defense Minister of Vietnam, General Phan Van Gang. The Vietnam is a Southeast Asian country whose capital is Hanoi. This is INS Kirpan of the Khukri class. Something about INS Kirpan, my dear, it is a missile corvette belonging to the Khukri class with a displacement of about 1350 tons. It was commissioned into Indian Navy on 12th of January 1991. The roles performed by INS Kirpan include coastal and offshore patrolling, coastal security, surface warfare, anti-piracy operations, humanitarian assistance, and disaster relief operations. So it is very, very important as far as Vietnam is concerned. And of course, my dear, it will boost up some friendly relations with Vietnam, which is a Southeast Asian country, which will also help India in countering the influence of China as far as this Southeast Asian region is concerned. Now, we have Bhavani Devi. You must have heard about her even in the Olympics I would say the last Olympics. She even performed there very well. although she was not able to win any medal, but now the Bhavani Devi, the first Indian sportsman to win a medal in the Asian Championship. Indian swordsman Bhavani Devi created history by becoming the first Indian swordsman to win a medal in the Asian Championship. Bhavani won the bronze medal after losing 14-15 to Uzbekistan's Zainab Debikova in the semi-finals. Earlier, the Bhavani had defeated the current world champion and Japan's Misaki Imura with 15-10 in the quarter-final match. So this is Bhavani Devi, the pride of India. Heading forward to the Tejendra Pal Singh Tour. The Indian shot put player has broken both the national as well as the Asian records in the shot put. So Tejendra Pal has broken his own record by throwing the best throw of 21.77 meters in the National Interstate Senior Athletics Championship 2023. Earlier, this record was in the name of Tejendra Pal only. So he had earlier thrown his best, which was of 21.49 meters in the Indian Grand Prix 4 in the year 2021. This is Tejendra Pal Singh Tour, breaking his own record. Then we have the 37th edition of National Games of India that will be organized in Goa. The Goa Chief Minister Pramod Sawant launched the mascot Moga for this 37th edition of the National Games at a launch ceremony held at Goa Dr. Shama Prasad Mukherjee Stadium. So guys, the 37th edition of the National Games will be organized at various places in the state of Goa. National Games in India are organized by Indian Olympics Association. Something about the mascot. This is the mascot Moga for the National Games, 37th edition of the National Games. Now something about Rajasthan. Rajasthan recently was felicitated for achieving the highest wind capacity. Yes, you heard it right. The Rajasthan was felicitated for achieving the highest wind capacity. Gujarat for achieving the highest wind capacity. Addition through open access, and Tamil Nadu for initiating repowering of wind turbines. So the event also witnessed the launch of the Wind Atlas at 150 meters above ground level, which is prepared by NIWE, which stands for National Institute of Wind Energy. So this is something very, very important. This is how the celebration went on. And then we have the Ministry of New and Renewable Energy, Government of India, also joined this worldwide celebration of the 15th June as the Global Wind Day. So here you got the second most important news apart from the celebrations, that 15th June is celebrated as the Global Wind Day. Now heading forward to Cristiano Ronaldo, who became the first male footballer to play 200 international matches. One more star to the glorious face and to the glorious personality. Cristiano Ronaldo has achieved the Guinness World Record after reaching 200 international caps for Portugal. Yes, he plays for Portugal. The legendary forward is making his 200th appearance for Selicao das Tunas in their Euro 2024 qualifier against Iceland. The 38-year-old has broken another record and is the most capped player in the international football. This is Cristiano Ronaldo. Now heading forward to Sumit Seth, who has become the next ambassador of India to Panama. Yes, you heard it right. So he has been appointed as the next ambassador of India to Panama. So guys, you should be looking at where Panama is located over the world map. Sumit Seth, an Indian Foreign Service Officer, IFS officer of the 2005 batch, has been appointed as India's next ambassador to Panama. Sumit Seth is presently posted as Joint Secretary in the Ministry of External Affairs, and official release said. So he's expected to take up the assignment shortly, the release added even. So earlier he served as the Deputy Chief of Mission in Yangon, Myanmar. So, and he was also posted at India's mission in Madrid, Bogota, and Geneva. So this is something about the Sumit Seth. This is how Sumit Seth looked like, a 2005 IFS officer. Now we have exercise Conquest 2023, where the Indian Army is participating. So this multinational peacekeeping joint exercise Conquest 2023 has commenced in Mongolia, featuring military contingents and observers from over 20 countries. Guys, from over 20 countries. So now the most important question will strike your mind, sir, why these military exercises are conducted. Guys, on the other hand, these exercises are generally conducted for the betterment of the military operations and their capacity, in order to check their operational capacity, operational capabilities. And also, on the other hand, it is used as a factor on which the ties between the countries can be enhanced towards friendship. So this 14-day exercise, which aims to enhance the interoperability and the train uniformed personnel for United Nations peacekeeping operation. So something about, like, this is the picture of this military exercise called Ex-Khan Quest 2023. Heading forward to Salman Rushdie, he has been awarded the prestigious German Peace Prize. So the German Peace Prize, or the Peace Prize of the German Book Trade for 2023, has been awarded to this British-American author, Mr. Salman, for his indomitable spirit, for his affirmation of life, and for enriching our world with his love of storytelling. And something about Mr. Salman. So he was born on 19th of June 1947 in Bombay, which is now Mumbai. So this is important as far as Salman Rushdie is concerned. Then this is how Salman looks like. So list of his famous books are Midnight's Children, Shame, Ground Beneath Her Feet, Fury, Shalimar the Clown, 2 years, 8 months, and 28 nights, Golden House, and whatnot. Heading forward, next important news. This is about Mr. Swaminathan Janakiraman, who has been recently appointed as the Deputy Governor of RBI. So the Appointments Committee of the Cabinet, again headed by our Prime Minister, on Tuesday approved his appointment. So on Tuesday, they approved the appointment of this SBI Managing Director Swaminathan to the post of Deputy Governor of RBI for the period of 3 years. So currently the RBI Deputy Governor, Mahesh Kumar Jain, his term is set to expire in June. So Mr. Swaminathan will be replacing Mr. Mahesh Kumar Jain. This is Mr. Swaminathan, who is presently serving as the Managing Director of SBI. So now heading forward to next important news. This is about Estonia, who has become the first Baltic country to legalize the same-sex marriage. Yes, you heard it right. The decision has been taken a few months after the current Prime Minister Kaja Kallas assumed power. The same-sex marriage bill passed in Estonia's 101-seat parliament with a majority votes of 55 in favor and 34 against it. The law will be implemented in the country for the from the year 2024, and this is how the people celebrated the move. Then we have the Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who went on his 8th US trip in June 2023, which is widely debated around the world. You know why? Because this has happened for the first time where two countries, while discussing their bilateral relations, they ever talked about the third country. And you guys can even check it out over the website of the White House, where the joint statement of America and India has been published. Point number 32. Point number 32, guys, it strongly condemned the move of Pakistan for promoting terrorism. So if someone is stopping you from doing it, it means that you do it, no? So it is about Joe Biden, who has stopped Pakistan from spreading violence. It means what? It means indirectly he's trying to say that Pakistan promotes violence or terrorism. So Narendra Modi's US trip, he went on his 8th US trip in June 2023, and he even said during his trip that India was the 10th largest economy when he last visited, and now when he is visiting to America, when he first visited. So now when he is visiting America after 9 years, India has become the 5th largest economy, and now India aspires to be the 3rd largest. But the special thing is that he visited there for the first time on the state visit. It means that the President Joe Biden of America and President Joe Biden of America and his wife, they hosted the dinner for Narendra Modi at White House. So previously, only Prime Minister who visited the United States of America at the invitation of US President was Manmohan Singh. So now the next one is about Narendra Modi. So when he visited there, so he gifted something, and out of which one was the green diamond. Why it is called green diamond? Now you guys will be commenting it. What's so green in the diamond? Green diamond, although it was made, it is a laboratory made diamond of Gujarat. So now you guys will tell me what is green diamond and how it is different from other diamonds. So Biden hosted a private dinner for Prime Minister Modi with the first edition of the book 10 Principles of Upanishad. This book was presented by our Prime Minister to the President of America, Joe Biden. Meanwhile, the First Lady of the United States, Jill Biden, received a 7.5 carat eco-friendly green diamond. So now you guys will comment me, what do you know about green diamond and why it is called green diamond? So what is green in this diamond? Now, this is Madam Ruchira Kamboj, if you can see, the spokesperson of India in United Nations. So now we have the next new Prime Minister of Finland, Petteri Orpo. So Petteri Orpo on June 20th, 2023 became the new Prime Minister of Finland. He took the place of former Prime Minister Sanna Marin. So this Petteri Orpo is leading a coalition government of 4 parties. My dear, coalition government of 4 parties. So now you guys can imagine about the disturbance, the kind of disturbance. Something about Finland. So Finland is a Nordic country located in Northern Europe. Neighboring countries are Sweden, Norway, and Russia. And also Sweden is the latest entrant of the group formed by United States of America called NATO, stands for North Atlantic Treaty Organization. Capital of Finland is Helsinki. Currency is Euro. President is Sauli Niinisto. Official languages are Finnish and Swedish. And my dear, also, it is the happiest country in the world as shown in the happiness index. Heading forward to Max Verstappen, who became the winner of Canadian Grand Prix 2023. Along with Max Verstappen victory, Red Bull also won their 100th race. So these are all the race and the winners. Like the Spanish Grand Prix 2023, winner Max Verstappen, again Red Bull. Monaco Grand Prix 2023, again Max Verstappen, again Red Bull. Bahrain Grand Prix 2023, Max Verstappen. Saudi Arabian Grand Prix 2023, Sergio Perez. So this is all about it. This is Max Verstappen. And now we have the Indian company, which is among the 100 most influential companies list released by the Time magazine. So yes, the Time magazine has recently released its annual list of 100 most influential companies in the world, which includes top companies like OpenAI, SpaceX, Chess.com, Google DeepMind, and in this list, India's National Payments Corporation of India, my dear NPCI. Can you imagine? This is the same company formed in 2008 because of RBI, works under Ministry of Finance. The most important and most famous product launched by this company is UPI. So along with e-commerce platform, Meesho has also been given a place in this 100 most influential companies. This is Meesho and NPCI. More than 12% of the companies in the list are associated with artificial intelligence industry because it is a new future. So this mainly includes companies like OpenAI, NVIDIA, Google DeepMind, Hugging Face, Metaphysics, and whatnot. So now we have Surat city holds the Guinness World Record for the largest number of people gathering for a yoga session at the state level. So on this occasion, means the occasion of International Yoga Day, Gujarat Surat city created this Guinness Book of World Record. For what? For largest number of people gathering for a yoga session at one place. So how many people gathered? More than 1 lakh people took part in this program. And Prime Minister Modi congratulated the city of Surat on this achievement. This is city of Surat and the people who participated in the celebration of International Yoga Day. Heading forward to Narendra Modi, who is the first Indian Prime Minister to address a joint session of US Congress twice. Yes, so he has become the first Indian Prime Minister to address the joint session of US Congress twice. So he's the second international leader to do so yes, after Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and earlier PM Modi had addressed a joint session of US Congress in the year 2016. So this is how, actually this photo is about the Guinness Book of World Record presented to Surat. Now we have the world's best livable city according to Economist Intelligence Unit. They recently released a list of best livable cities in the world, and according to this list, Vienna, the capital of Austria, is the best livable city in the world. After this, the names of cities of Copenhagen, Denmark, Melbourne, Australia, Sydney, Australia, Vancouver, Canada, they come. And at the same time, Japan's Osaka and the New Zealand's Auckland are at the 10th position. So this is something about Vienna, the beautiful city. However, 5 cities from India, Bangalore, Ahmedabad, Chennai, New Delhi, and Mumbai are also in the list based upon their performances in various metrics. Now we have Hockey India Juniors Men International Championship 2023, in which Madhya Pradesh has won 13th Hockey India Junior Men National Championship 2023 by defeating Hockey Chandigarh in the final match played at Birsa Munda Hockey Stadium. On the other hand, Haryana team secured the 3rd position in the competition. This is how it was placed. Now the next news about the Ocean Ring of Yoga organized by Indian Navy. So on the occasion of International Yoga Day, yes, got it right, 21st of June, Ocean Ring of Yoga was organized by the Indian Navy. Ministry of Ayush had planned this Ocean Ring of Yoga in coordination with Ministry of Defense and other ministries. This is how this was celebrated. This will again give you goosebumps. Next is about Telangana. Chief Minister inaugurates Medha Rail Coach Factory at Sangareddy. So the Telangana Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao inaugurated the Medha Rail Coach Factory. The Medha signed an memorandum of understanding with government of Telangana in 2017 for it. Although the objective of MOU is to set up a coach factory in the state, the land was allotted by Telangana State Industrial Infrastructure Corporation. This is how the MOU was signed in presence of the Chief Minister of Telangana, K. Chandrasekhar Rao. The Medha Rail Coach Factory is located in Kondakal village, and Medha and Swiss Railway rolling stock manufacturer Stadler Rail, they also signed a joint venture agreement on this day. Then we have NTPC, which receives the Most Preferred Workplace of 2023-24 award from Team Marksman. So NTPC Limited, which is India's largest power generator, has been organized by Team Marksman as the Most Preferred Workplace of 2023-24. So this esteemed award acknowledges NTPC's outstanding performance in several key areas, highlighting the organization's commitment to organizational purpose, employee centricity, growth, recognition, and rewards. So this is something which is very much important. This is how the award was given. Then we have, my dear, construction work of the world's largest Ramayana temple begins. Yes, you heard it right. The construction work began in Bihar in the June 2023. Will be completed by the end of year 2025, which have a seating capacity of 20,000 people at the time. The temple is being built in an area of 3.76 lakh square feet in West Champaran, Bihar. It is located 120 kilometers away from the capital city of Bihar, Patna. So this is how the blueprint looks like, the world's largest Ramayana temple. Then the foundation stone of this temple was laid by the retired IPS officer and secretary of Mahavir Mandir Trust in Patna, Acharya Kishore Kunal, and the former Chief Justice of Rajasthan, High Court Justice S.N. Jha, and other individuals. Then the next one is about, yes, the news which is not so great. And once again, the Titanic proves to be unfortunate. And why I'm saying this? Because actually it was the 3rd visit of this company, and even the people who visited earlier with this company, they also said that the submarine which will take you to the sunken Titanic, it is actually having some security glitches. For example, the submarine is operated with the help of joysticks. So just like a video game. So this sunken Titanic ship was explored by the Titanic submarine. in the Atlantic Ocean on the evening of June 18th. Nearly 111 years ago, in the year 1912, the debris of the sunken Titanic ship was explored by Titanic submarine in the Atlantic Ocean on the evening of June 18th. Shortly after that, it was lost again. 5 days later, the debris of Titanic was found in Atlantic Ocean. The wreckage of Titanic is located approximately 1,600 feet below the surface. So these 5 people, they went by buying the ticket of approximately 2 crore, in which one was Token Rush, Paul Henry, Daud, Prince Daud, Suleiman, Hamish Harding. So all these were the millionaires, or I would say billionaires, because if you are going to watch the sunken Titanic by spending about 2 crore rupees, I can show you in the video. 5 pieces of the wreckage were discovered. 5 people aboard the submarine lost their lives because the submarine exploded when a sound was detected over sonar. The names of the deceased I have already told you. Then we have next about the Hasmukh Adhia became the new chairman of the Gift City. He is a former secretary of Central Finance Ministry. Gift City is located in Gandhinagar. It is a commercial center. The full name of GIFT stands for Gujarat International Finance Tech City. Something about Gujarat. Chief Minister is Bhupendra Patel. Capital is Gandhinagar. Acharya Devvrat is the governor of Gujarat. Then we have central government announced to make air conditioners mandatory in trucks. Now something good for the truck drivers. AC cabin will become mandatory in all the types of trucks from 2025. The announcement was made by Nitin Gadkari, the Minister of Road Transport and Highways. So the government has made this decision to reduce cost in the country's logistics sector, mitigate adverse health effects on the drivers during long journeys, and also prevent the road accidents. Some multinational companies like Volvo, Scania, they also offer some high-end trucks with AC cabins, but actually they will cost you a lot. This is how the trucks will come with AC cabins. China blocked the proposal to declare Sajid Mir terrorist as the global terrorist by vetoing it in the United Nations Security Council. I don't understand why China does it every time. Sajid Mir is the wanted terrorist for all his alleged involvements in the 26/11 Mumbai terror attacks. He's a terrorist associated with Lashkar-e-Taiba. United States had proposed in the United Nations Security Council to designate him as a global terrorist. However, China used veto power to block this step. Despite the joint efforts by India, US, China prevented the proposal to list Sajid Mir in the blacklist under the United Nations Security Council 1267 Al-Qaeda Sanctions Committee. This is Mr. President terrorist Sajid Mir for his alleged involvement in 26 Mumbai terror attacks. Then we have Gender Gap Report 2023 released by World Economic Forum, which measures the gender disparity in various aspects of society. India has shown progress by moving up to 8 places to rank 127 out of 146 countries now. So the rank of India is 127 out of 146. The Global Gender Gap Index is a benchmark index introduced by World Economic Forum in the year 2006. The gender parity in 4 key dimensions are economic participation opportunity, educational attainment, health and survival, political empowerment. And the first 3 countries are Norway, Sweden, and Finland, all Nordic countries. Then we have the new book titled India's Finance Minister's Veteran Journalist, Mr. Ashok Kumar Bhattacharya, has authored this new book, which is titled India's Finance Ministers from Independence to Emergency, which highlights the role of India's finance ministers who shaped the Indian economy in the first 30 years. Again, this is very important book because it will showcase a journey of India, that how India became the 5th largest economy in the world. This book is published by Penguin Business and imprint of Penguin Random House. Then we have Pakistan, who bans Holi to save Islamic identity. Now you guys will find it something funny because in Pakistan, every time the university they close and open, means all the universities, the students of all these universities, they have a habit of playing Holi. So Pakistan recently implemented a ban on these celebrations and other Hindu festivals across educational institutions. And the ban was issued by Higher Education Commission in Islamabad, saying that it is a danger to Islamic identity. And when the ban was imposed, then the students, they went on roads, again celebrated it. So Shehbaz Sharif is the Prime Minister of this Pakistan about to die. Means this Pakistan about to bankrupt. It is world's second largest Muslim population, just behind Indonesia. And again, the way Pakistan does it, it is not good. Then we have International Women's Day, observed on 23rd of June. Why it is observed? Actually, to raise awareness and improve situation of widows. Sorry, it is International Widow Day, not women. Sorry. It is International Widow Day. So this day is organized to raise awareness and improve the situation of widows by providing them opportunities. So in developing countries, widows often experience discrimination, social exclusion, economic hardship, particularly after the death of their husbands. International Women's Day. Then we have International Olympic Day, celebrated annually across the world on 23rd of June. Just celebrated to commemorate the establishment of International Olympics Committee. So celebration of this day started in the year 1948 because International Olympics Committee got established on 23rd of June 1894. So this International Olympics Committee organizes several events on this day to promote sports and Olympic values. Then we have United Nations Public Service Day, celebrated on 23rd of June. 23rd June is about appreciating the importance of public services and people who work in them. Then we have World Sickle Cell Awareness Day. United Nations General Assembly declared 19th June in the year 2008 as the World Sickle Cell Disease. What is this sickle cell disease, my dear? It is the sickle cell anemia is a major inherited abnormality of the RBCs, red blood cell. In this condition, actually, the shape of these RBCs becomes crescent shaped or sickle shaped. This is how it was named, World Sickle Cell Disease. So just to spread the awareness about this disease, the day is celebrated. Then we have International Day for the Elimination of Sexual Violence in Conflict, celebrated on 19th June. So to just raise the awareness about conflict-related sexual violence. Then we have International Yoga Day, 21st of June. So actually, 21st of June is the longest day of the year in the Northern Hemisphere, also known as summer solstice. India proposed it to be celebrated as International Yoga Day in United Nations General Assembly in 2014, which was accepted. And since 2015, it is celebrated as International Yoga Day worldwide. So with this, my dear, this is the end of today's bulletin. I think you must have liked it. And guys, if you do, kindly like the video, share it with your friends who are preparing for the same examination as you guys are preparing. And my dear, from my side, just all the best for any government examination that you guys are preparing for. Your suggestions are always open in the comment section. We'll try to incorporate it. Also, if you have not subscribed the channel, kindly subscribe it by pressing just a red button towards the right bottom corner of your screen. It will not charge you anything, but give me a kind of enthusiasm for preparing for such videos in the future. Thank you, guys. We'll see you in the next video very soon. Till then, goodbye. Take care.